Oh, okay, we are live. We are going to play some D&D. A couple of the players are running a little bit behind and stuff's happening. So we're going to kind of drag our feet a little bit here and get everyone on the table a little bit. But I'm just checking the sound settings, the screen settings. Stuff looks okay. It's just chickens
Checky.
It's just us chickens in chat anyways, so. I see Caesar's getting on the table. that kind of that's kind of cheating when something's hidden in the. It's like I know you're
and
there.
You can't un-ID the asset.
Right? That's kind of. Can you see that too? It shows it as hidden, but. Morbania disconnected.
That's
Now he's
because I got
connected.
so far on acquiring file list, then it just stopped. And it just stopped at the same place again. So maybe it's just a big file.
It's a bunch of updates. If you haven't updated in a while,
It's that 10 gig virus that Drake added.
Is that what it is? The 10 gig virus? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only way I would add that is on accident. Cause I would not do it on purpose. So last session when we left off, you guys have obviously been traveling in this crypt, which isn't much different than a tomb. There is a difference though, believe it or not. Mostly the size. I don't know. This is a pretty big crypt. I would call it a tomb if it was. How big? Maybe a crypt can only be 3 stories tall. I don't know. But you guys came into this.
More than 3 stories, it's not up to code.
Right. You gotta upgrade your module to tomb. Tomb of the Devil Lich. It doesn't have that the crypt of the Devil Lich. It's got that.
Yeah, it's way more than a crypt. There's a freaking chapel down here.
Right? Oh yeah, we have an image too. Remember this old, well, the snake is busted up, laying on the floor. The vampires freaking
roasted.
turned to dust. The diamonds have all been turned. There's a secret passageway in the back leading down. And there's a demon that just stepped out of the abyss that appears right there. No, right. Not that one.
That didn't look like a demon.
No, that one.
Oh, okay. That looks like a demon.
It looks like it's got big claws. No, not that one. Well, you guys know what it looks like because I shared it with you. This one. Ooh, I want to see what it
That's
looks
really
like.
funny when you switch to camera mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to look at. Camera mode.
A slod,
Whoa.
slade, sister sledge.
It's pretty gnarly. We need to update all your tokens to portraits. I should do that sometime. I think I have all those.
You've got the artwork.
Yeah, I think I have it somewhere. I have to go find it, but so yeah, this thing just like rips a hole in the prime material plane and it just steps out into it and squawks his
Counterspell it.
beak. Rah! The fighter counterspell.
See, is Marley released?
It's my new battle maneuver. Auto counterspell.
I'm dragging my feet, seeing that we got people still connected to the table. Well, I can look for the art. Let's see, what do I got? Assets? Do I have it on the table already? Maybe in the campaign?
Hey, Drake, when you get a moment, can you release Marley?
Characters. Delete or release? What'd you say?
Yeah. Either or.
Man, I really hope I don't have to play anybody else tonight.
You did a fine job. You did a fine
Thanks.
job. You
It's
made
like
him
2 weeks in a row I had to do that.
What? Oh yeah, play somebody else's character.
Play somebody else, yeah.
We were hoping Sven would so we could hear the voice.
They're JPEGs.
Well, that's. Do you have them
JFeg.
individually?
Hey,
'Cause they're
Yeah.
easy to convert.
It's
Uh,
JFeg.
If you want to send them to me, I can convert them to you while we're.
Nah, we'll do it. I'll do it later. I think I probably might have them as PNG too. They're just JPEGs in the images. Because back then, it was JPEGs, right?
Heck, make them WebPs.
84 sessions ago. I did make
Don't even go to PNGs. Go straight to WebP.
I did make an image from a MP4 to a WebM8 today. I was like, I like this image, so it's for another campaign. All right, so it's technically Dalgron's turn at the end of the round here, or close to the end of the round, as this demon steps out of this freaking spot a few steps in front of you. You can smell the stink on him, like, oh god. Good thing you guys are immune to poison. And what do you think Dalgron's gonna do?
I think Dahlgren's going to try to banish him.
Banish Vanish on a summoned creature. Can you do that? Is that? I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds
Just
okay,
send
right?
them right back.
Yeah.
Right? He freaking totally fails. He's like, I am Grok Rock Rock of. Wait, I can go home? Alright! Just dances back
Bye-bye.
through the portal. Nah, you bitch! You didn't get me! Alright, that takes care of that guy, huh? Fourth level spell. Gone. We'll let that sound play for a minute. Nice one. Banished.
Dahlgren don't fuck with demons.
I didn't even look to see if he had anything because he's not that type of demon, right? Like legendary or not, no, nothing like that. Well, Dalgron, that was pretty dramatic. Do you like moonwalk to the other side or you pass your turn? All right, S.
He's gonna blow his finger like a gun.
All right, S started crossing the room last round after he killed the snake thing. Looking for whatever's throwing freaking spells around.
Oh, well, S. When you start moving over here in the corner, you can see up at the ceiling, like there's a. Now that you get close enough, and the radiant damage, you can see smoke coming from behind what looks like bricks of the ceiling, but now that you're looking up there, it's like an illusion of the bricks on the ceiling, and you can see like smoke from your radiant happening, but you don't see a creature.
I will point up there and say, "There's the bitch up there."
You know there's something there, but you can't make it out, but it's sizzling.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready it then if I can
Like
get anywhere. Yeah.
if it comes
If
down at you.
anything- Yeah, if it comes down or whatever.
So do I see this thing now that he pointed it out?
Actually, it takes
See the
off.
smoke coming off it.
Yeah, it takes off. Like the illusion disappears of the ceiling bricks, and as a flash, you see it take off right over the top
Is it his
of.
turn?
It's between S's turn and Morkel's turn. Oh, I gotta see how far. Ah, boo. So, right above Marley, I'm gonna say just you see this thing up at the ceiling. Well, actually, it's still invisible, but this like blur of movement flashes and you can hear it like skittering across the ceiling. As Morcal, I don't think you know exactly where it's at.
Uh, that's no good.
I mean, Marley's pointing up, and S is kind of pointing too. So you could do an AOE, maybe, if you had something.
I don't have any first level spell slots left. I guess I could burn a second level to cast Fairy Fire up there.
That would piss her off.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'll burn my last second level spell slot, and throw Fairy Fire up in that general area.
All right, well, she's not really paying any attention to you, so she's not going to try to counterspell it.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, she's more pissed off at this frickin' damn sunlight.
I like that. Good.
Bring it.
Oh, I suppose I should let you target her.
Oh, yeah,
There you
that
go.
uh,
There you go.
might
There
help.
she is.
There we go. All right. No, I lost Fairy Fire. There it is.
All right, she's like skitters
Ah,
out of the area.
well, that stinks. Yeah, I'm fine where
All right, Orag. Is he here yet? No.
Nope, not
All
yet.
right, so what do you think he's gonna do? Somebody help me out. He's gonna ready.
Well, he'd move over. He has a lot longer blind sight, so he can see 30 feet blind sight. So he could see up into the ceiling, whether she's invisible or not.
All right, so he's gonna move up and shoot her.
Whipper. I don't know if that's in
No,
range
his
though.
whip's not that long.
rapier. Well, he's got extra reach. Right?
She's
He's got
30
30-foot
feet
arms on
up
his
on
turn,
the.
right?
She's
Oh, she's 30 feet up.
yeah, she's 30 feet up. He's gonna have to shoot her with his short bow. At disadvantage? No, he can see her, so I want to give him advantage to counteract the invisible. Let's see. Why is shit not working right? Okay, here we go. Oh, he gave him advantage. Oh shit! Pop! One of her mirror images goes off. Fair, fair. That's kind of handy. Thank you, mirror images. I forgot she cast that last round or 2 rounds ago. She's been here for a little while. All right, that probably sneak attack. Should I roll the sneak attack damage on the image just to be funny? Dalgron.
So Dahlgren is going to look up there where everybody's pointing, and he'll try to cast Fairy Fire up there.
Get her! She's over there!
We'll find her. But I can't see the token.
Oh, sorry. It's right there.
All right, here we go. Oh, damn it.
Get her out of the way.
She's tough, Markel.
What's that, Tim? Beer.
So she's above me up there, and I'm gonna also cast Fairy Fire, so I need to be able to target her.
3 fair fires.
Fairy,
What?
it's a Fairy
Three,
Fire.
3 times a charm. 3 times a
Gotta work
charm.
every time. Jeez.
All right, there you go. I should just leave her on. You guys target her. She skittered out of the way. Tim wants a warp
I give
core
up.
breach from Quarks in Vegas. That's why I've never seen the Hoover Dam. That man right there, Weed Whacker PD. All right, Marley, you were not successful. So this whole ceiling is glowing purple up there. Purple, I don't know what 3 colors you guys chose, but it's like a disco ball. So Marley's got to do a little bit of a thing on the pew or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Marley's gonna start moving this way.
As he does, he kind of runs across the top of the pew and does a flip into the hallway,
Oh, and then
like
past
John
past her.
Travolta. Oh, it's her turn. Nice. All right, so
I bet she won't cast Fairy Fire.
no, but yeah, you can see there's like smoke up there too. Like you guys something's burning up there. But you don't hear like her making any kind of noises like and let's see. Yeah. She is going to disappear that you guys don't even see her. And she does that. S.
All right. Well, S saw her moving this way, so he's going to head over here first and look around. Does he see any more smoke?
as you come moving up, like like smoke starts coming up from like the altar or the it's not only an altar but it's a coffin,
All
silver
right. Well, I'm
coffin.
going to move past Oreg.
Yeah,
That'll be my dash.
definitely the smell of. You think it might be burning silk
Great.
or spider webs?
As long as it
Why did
turn in
your
there and starts.
why
It's
did
the
you?
bug.
Bad.
There's the bug that turns it off. I still haven't figured it out yet.
It's not horrible. Like it's on when it's your turn and it's off when it's not your turn. That's not horrible.
But it makes you forget that it's there when it comes to.
Oh, I know it's there. I don't forget stuff. I'm the DM. All right, Morkel. I mean, you got like what, 4 little hairs on the back of your neck, and they're all 4 standing straight up. There's something right near you. You can sense it.
Can I sense exactly where?
No, you think
No.
it's
All
in
right.
a square adjacent to you though, because it's 5e.
Oh. Uh. Square J. I don't have any of those. It's one of
Where's the
the
smoke
only
coming from?
time. Yeah, the only time I wanted one of those cantrips that damages everything around me. Um.
Wait, if it's within 10 feet of me, I'll be able to see it.
Oh, yeah, you can see it,
And I
but
would
I'm
have
not.
pointed it out.
He's pointing behind you, Morkel. Like,
Like here?
yeah, like that square.
I'll be
All
I'll
right.
be pointing at her with the sunless sword.
Well, either way, I don't want to be next to her. So I'm gonna
Wait.
just disengage and
We got a kid
run out of
on
here.
Discord, just so you know why we're doing that. Hold on 1 second. I had to push another button. You're gonna do what? Oh, you're getting the hell out of there?
I'm gonna disengage and run and yell. She's over there.
He's
Somebody
like,
drop a fairy fire or something in there.
Morkel's eyes get like really big, and he's like, "She's right there." He just like flips off the thing and sticks to the pew over there.
I run like one of those
Yeah.
water walking lizards. So, getting out of there as fast as I can.
All right, turns around.
Right. So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
It's there.
No, just kidding. Is it flying or is it on the ground?
S says it's on the ground.
He's got blind
Well,
sight too.
Oh yeah, you can
Within
see it. Let me
30
turn it
feet,
on
I
for
can
you
see it.
two.
I
Yeah, you
more
two
than
can
him.
see her right there on the ground, like right behind
On the
the
ground. Okay.
right behind the silver altar or coffin. And there's multiples of her, as she has mirror image cast on her. So I don't think you would see
Okay.
that in blind sight though. So you wouldn't know that.
That's how I rule it, but it's magic, so you can do whatever you want. But I say that they're illusions, and so someone with blind sight sees through it, but that's me. I'm going to attack with my rapier. Say it's right. There.
Cast Fairy Fire on her.
Did you get her targeted? She
Yes.
does have invisibility on her, so
Mirror image. A creature is unaffected by this spell if it can't see, if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight.
it
So
even.
mirror image doesn't work for her,
Nice.
for Oreg.
Right, so that's the second one that goes away.
No, you stabbed her. Roll wait. I
Yeah.
don't know if you hit her though with that.
It says
Well, it
hit.
says-
It says
effect.
hit.
Updated
Yeah.
mirror image is 1 now.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
It says attack hit.
I would
And
I
then-
would say that it A did not remove that mirror image, and B
Yeah.
it did hit her. So
A fort.
Why? It
Oh,
says
wait.
images 2 updated to mirror images 1.
No,
The line right
because
above it says you
Yes.
hit.
that's because you hit. It won't even check if you miss.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I have to hit, and then it checks to see if I do that mirror image. If I don't hit, it doesn't remove an image at all.
right,
so
but
offhand,
wait, hold on a second. A 14 does not hit her armor class though. That's why I'm a little confused. See what I mean?
Oh, that's because the mirror image's AC is lower than her AC.
Right. So you didn't hit her. So you didn't do damage. You can roll to hit again. Let me turn off mirror image. Hold on a second. Let me turn the effect off. Or I'll skip it. No, I'll turn it off. Alright, go ahead. I'm going to change that back to 3.
Dude, he hit one before.
What's that?
right,
It
so
should
are
be
you
changed
doing it
back to 2. He
manually
already
now?
hit it once with the bow.
So do I have to see if it hits an image or not, or does it crit?
No. You got blind sight. You can don't even see the images. You just stab her as a crit.
Okay. Gotcha.
In the
All right,
eyeball.
so first of all,
it's
we're
That's what
doing
it says.
this.
Oh, she should have the high. Does she have the sunlight sensitivity? I assume
Son of a mother.
Nah.
Hold on.
currently.
she's within the 30.
Right, but you
Light?
could see this, like, pifwa or whatever you call the drow thing, and it's smoldering as the sunlight's
Piwakwi.
like burning it off of her, and she doesn't even feel the sunlight yet.
Okay.
She did feel this freaking.
There you go. I'm going to do it this way. So I took off the 3. I'm just going to re-roll.
So what
Should've
gave
been
you
a
this?
crit.
What gave you this sneak attack?
And she gets her poison.
Right, but how did you get sneak attack?
Oh, I didn't click it. Never mind. I was going to be using my inspiration, but I didn't click it. So nothing.
Oh,
so
I didn't-
let's go back to 3. Well, it did. Yeah, I'll just minus 24. Just take off 24 points of damage from her. We'll stick with the original crit. But she does get poison.
Hold on one second.
How did it clear?
What's that? Okay. She's adjusted where she's supposed to be. Oh, wait, did you do 3 points of damage to her?
On the crit, yes, it would have been 3. So it would
Oh,
have been.
it was 0.
What was
It
0?
was 0 because silver doesn't work on her, I guess.
Gotta be magic.
Right, the poison worked. Because it's holy.
All right, I'm going to. Marley pulls out his wand of fireballs.
All right, hold on. She wants to use a legendary action. They're all the way at the bottom. So she's gonna run down the hallway into some darkness down there a little bit.
Okay.
Marley.
I'm going to yell out. She's left. She took off. She's more than 30 feet away from me, correct?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, she just got to the edge of your blind sight. As you can tell, she went down the stairwell.
She's down the stairs.
She took 2 damage.
2 damage. What the? All right, down there.
As she slips back up and just shrugs this silk cloak that she had on her off, right? Because it's just smoldering smoke. And that
She
goes
have
away.
sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah. She didn't start her turn in it, so I think that's when it does it, right?
I don't know. Depends on what it says in her thing.
Oh yeah. Her sheet's so damn long. Yeah, starts her turn. Okay, cool. So she comes moving back up the stairwell. She's like, she could just walk on the wall, on the ceiling, whatever, as fast as. And she gets to this section and she does a cone. A cone? No, a cone?
Is it an ice cream cone?
It
Sugar
is.
cone, maybe? Waffle cone?
It is kind of like an ice cream cone, except it's a cone of cold. 60-foot cone. So pretty much the whole room except for Orag over there in the corner.
Ooh, fancy.
No, one is cream soup, which is on the pork chops. The other is actually gravy.
Cone of cold.
Counterspell.
Why?
Guess I don't need to. Huh?
No, you can't. You don't even see her. She's still invisible.
Oh, I thought she shrugged off the Pewafwi.
Well, Orag
Oh,
and
yep.
can see that. little popsicle. And
Hey
that's
guys,
all she
she's
can
right
do.
there where the cone came from.
Yeah, like behind the in the dark hallway tunnel, she's got. It's Dalgron's turn. Here, let me help you out.
She's still invisible, right?
Yes.
Dahlgren's going to try that fairy fire again from the origin point of that cone of cold. So, oh, there she is.
She's got to fail eventually, right?
Come on!
Yes.
Yay!
Does that actually like negate her invisibility? Like,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
5e I know it does, but Fantasy Ground does it do it?
No.
She's going to
No.
be blue.
Well, she's not going to concentrate on that anymore. Now she can concentrate on some other spell. All right, so do we have an image? Now that you guys can see her? Do we... No image? That's kind of crappy.
Token looks like that chick in that one room.
All the
The
art looks
dwarf,
the same.
The drow elf.
Yeah, that was stuck to the floor or whatever the hell it was.
AI it.
Oh, there is an image. Here she is.
Drow vampire.
That is the same one, isn't it?
I don't know.
Those, like Marley's. Aren't those Marley's boots she's got on?
They're pointy. Pointy.
I could use those boots.
All right, she's no longer invisible. S.
S is gonna get up and close and personal.
He like jumps over the coffin, runs into the
And,
hallway, stabs one of her mirror images.
And do that again.
That hit her.
Hit her.
Here we know who
so
she
I am
is.
going to, yeah, we know who she is. I am going to trip attack her.
She falls on the ground.
Knock her on
You
her
like drag her to the
ass.
ground, slam her down on the
Yeah.
ground.
I already have advantage on her, but still, it uses up some of her movement maybe. That hits her as well. And I want to do a pushing attack and push her towards Oreg.
I don't want her.
I don't want her.
Eh.
Hot potato.
I want to push her further back into the room is what I'm trying to do.
Hot potato.
Pushing attack.
You gotta actually.
I hit her.
Is it all you gotta do? No, you gotta.
And then saving throw.
Yeah, she fails.
And she fails.
So we'll put her. How far can you push her? 10?
It's 10 feet, I believe. Oh, 15 feet.
Where do you want her? Like this direction, right there?
Yeah, right there.
Slam her up against the coffin, and she like falls to the ground right in front of
And
Oreg.
then I'll finish my move.
He like, where are you going, biatch?
Not a
Dalgron.
Dahlgren. He can see her, so he's going to use Toll the Dead. Damn it. What's up with her?
Oh, she's got good saves. as her saved 30s versus the fairy fires earlier.
Right?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. She's also got 3 legendary resistances, so I need to start using those.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna step up just a little bit to there, and
She's like,
yeah.
"You killed my love. You will all die."
All right. I create a bonfire underneath her.
She's like, "Can we switch to the disarming optional rules in the DMG so I can try to get that sun sword out of your hand?"
Partially resisted. Okay. Well, she stays there. If she ends her turn in that space, she'll take more damage.
She's like, "Your mere mortal fire's nothing to me."
She should not regen.
All right, so at the end of Morkel's turn, before her turn, she's gonna get her turn next, but she's gonna take one of her, another one of her last legendary action before her turn. Where'd they go? Which is a cantrip. She likes to do the firebolt.
Against who?
Oh, she's to return in the fire to Morkel. Firebolt.
Doesn't she have disadvantage for ranged in melee?
Yeah, she would.
We'll find out. She's also prone.
Yeah.
She still hit.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, she takes
What
your
are the
fire and
chances?
she's like, she balls it up and she chucks some of it back at you. As you take a little bit of fire damage. No, you don't. You're like,
No.
I got some spores. All right, but it is her turn.
Great. At the start of her turn, I throw some spores at her with my reaction.
She's
Too bad.
she's like, I don't breathe anymore. As she is going to well, I think she's going to just viciously attack S because she's pissed and she doesn't like the sunlight, and this spell casting is not gonna do it. So she wants some blood, is what she wants. So she's gonna try to grab S. Jeez. Oh, here it is. Wait, do I have 2 people targeted?
Yeah. And she's missed. She got disadvantage because she's still prone.
Oh crap, hold on, that's not right. She's got so much shit on her sheet that the effects are so far down.
Yeah.
She would stand up. And
What was her second roll?
she rolled a unarmed strike What does she have herself targeted?
No, she had
Morkel.
Morkel and
Morkel me
S.
targeted. Yeah.
Oh, Morkel. Miss. She missed.
She missed. Okay, I'm going to repost.
A 10. A 19 wouldn't have hit you. That's what she had.
No.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Nice.
Wow.
40 damage.
There you go.
She's like, ah! She's still going after you, though.
Okay.
Ooh, she hits. And she wants to bite.
Can she? Does she have to grab me to bite me?
She just did.
Oh.
How come it doesn't have grappled there for me? So nice. Why has she got disadvantage?
Because she's in sunlight.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. So she's trying to bite you. She's like, Rah! She grabbed a hold of you. She's like, Rah!
I carefully interpose the blade in between her mouth and my neck.
All right, she can't take a legendary action at the end of her turn.
At the end of her turn, she didn't move, so she takes fire damage.
Right? She did move. She's in S's square now. No, I'm kidding.
7.
That's not bad.
Right,
Yeah.
Orig, finish her off.
Freezing. I did roll a third one.
The image.
Yeah, you bypassed the image. But you missed her.
So, I don't remember. I did not rewatch the thing from last week. Wasn't there at least a round before this fight? When we walked in here, we were searching the room, making fun of the pews and stuff, doing pew jokes and stuff.
At least around, yes.
Okay, I was just making sure because the last fight I used my last of my dagger poison, so, and I was looking to replace it, so.
And it only takes a round to do so?
Why is it?
You hit her.
That should have sneak attack.
Yeah, there's so many things that are happening I don't understand, so I'm just hoping it's working.
Yeah, it should have sneak attack.
You
And then poison.
She's like, your poison only prolongs my... As she dies. She keeps stabbing her. Just
That's the
die,
poison.
would you?
It's the poison. I have no control over the poison.
54 points of damage. And then you poison her. Just in case.
So, question, Orig. Is your sneak attack 66 or 76? Because I've seen it applied both ways in the chat.
It's probably 76, and he hasn't updated the
Right, the manual.
manual one, if I had to guess. All right, she didn't get a chance to use 2 of her magical items that she has. So I need to go find those because they didn't make a parcel of them. How inconvenient.
Well, it gives Marley a chance to write this cool song he's been thinking of during the.
And S is ready to sit down for a short rest.
Well,
Day
Dahlgren's
that
going to remind
Marley
you that
went
that
berserk.
demon's going to come back if we don't leave.
No, he's going back to his home plane.
Oh, does he stay there? I thought he comes
Yeah.
back after.
If
Oh,
a
no,
demon
his-
comes,
that's
he goes
right.
back to his home plane.
That's
They
right.
only come back if they're
That's what I said.
native
That's
to
why
this
he was
plane.
like, I don't have to do no work for the summons.
Yeah, that was a great one, banishing that guy.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so she has a. Oh, I do have it. Where'd it go?
So I'm looking, making a big show of looking for my healing potion since I'm bleeding out over here.
Like you're like
Think
making
there's a
huffy
healer in the group.
noises, like going through your backpack, like.
Sorry, all I have is this cheese.
Oh my god, it's cheese. But I will take you guys out of initiative order at least to get rid of those things. So she has a scroll of disintegrate that she didn't get to use on somebody.
Nice.
I'm gonna put that in the inventory. It's laggy or is it me?
It's a little laggy.
I don't think. Do we have anybody that can cast disintegrate?
I don't think it's on anybody's spell lists.
I don't think so.
And she also
wizard
had
only.
a red elemental gem that she didn't get to use, which summons a fire elemental.
Sounds like a Marley thing to me.
And also Lord Braxis's loot is there too, which is a flail, magical plate armor, and a magical sword. And magical boots, which you guys don't know what they are.
So we planning on taking a short rest or something in here?
S sat down and said he was taking a short rest.
Yes.
And Marley starts writing this song. He goes, "The day that Marley went berserk,
Well, I'll
in the
save.
Grail Vampire Church, she was jumping pews and shouting hallelujah, and then he's just jumping all through the church." Yeah, so I think we're taking a short rest. If anybody's using hit dice, let me know. If Drake gives us a short rest.
Yeah, a short rest is a
Yeah.
yes, and everybody is
Yes.
except for Mortel.
Clearly, Dog
Yes.
didn't get my hint that I'm
Well, I
bleeding over here.
I was going to use a spell, but since we're taking a short rest,
Well, everybody can add 2. Is that, by the way, is Song of Rest, is that per person or is it? It's at the end of the short rest, spending 1 more hit. No.
Oops, I hit the down arrow. I didn't mean to hit the down arrow. Who told you to put the
Basically,
bomb
it's-
on? I meant to hit the short rest button.
I've seen it both ways.
You guys should be rolling this yourself.
All right, a short rest. She completely regenerates. Let's do it again. Rawr! She comes out of the silver coffin. No, I'm
She
kidding.
So each
Shouldn't.
player
She's
gets
been
an
taking
additional
radiant
D8.
damage the whole time.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. Stirring her ashes with it.
And the extra 28 damage was radiant.
Yeah.
The poison was radiant damage.
All right, let's burn some hit die.
I'm going to use up my last potion of healing.
and how many extra there, Marley?
S got 7.
Dalgron.
You got 1, Dalgren.
Nice.
1 extra.
Dalgron's out of hit die. Marley's almost out of hit die.
Yeah.
We
Who else? Who else?
identify any of these?
Oreg,
Orig.
the one who said it first.
6 extra for Orig. Morkel needs nothing.
I've got one more healing potion if you want it, Orig.
I think I've
Yeah.
got one too.
My last one.
I've got a few,
Uh,
so if you want to have like 2 of mine, you can take them.
Okay. Uh,
I need to look, see
those
what-
regular.
Yeah, I've got 2. I've got 4 regular and 2 greater. So, what do
I'll
you
take
need?
two. I'll take two of your
potion
regulars.
All right, go for it.
There we go. Much better.
I've got one in reserve in my bandolier. You know what? Might as well use them because it may matter. That's it. Marley's out of hit die.
So's Dahlgren.
And that wasn't the big bad, huh?
Nope.
The big bad got pissed at this vampire and punishing her. That was her punishment. We haven't discovered her punishment yet.
You got identify as a ritual?
I do.
What is the-
Yeah.
Clear out the contents.
What are you going to spend like another hour here identifying as a ritual?
Yeah. And I want to
That's
check
10
out
minutes
this
per.
altar or sarcophagus, whatever. Can we open it? Something inside it?
Let's see. There is a unseen servant milling about, cleaning up.
I'll point out ashes that he hasn't swept yet.
There's like a
Vampire.
pile of
Missed a
statue
spot.
that he has to clean up too. So the
I'll
silver
just knock random
coffin
things
is
over.
locked, and you don't see a key anywhere.
Crowbar?
All right, crowbar. Marley moves all the way to the back of the chapel.
Or
Hides behind the pew.
do we have somebody who knows how to pick locks?
Somebody
don't know.
might know how to do that.
Do we have a
I'm
rogue?
going to study it and see if I can figure out any kind of tricks, what it is. Also, check her. Did she have anything on her?
I put it in the party sheet.
Oh, you know what? We could do this too. Let's see.
You
do
say
I
you're
have-
checking
yes,
out the
I
silver
do.
coffin, like
Mhm.
Wand
eyeballing
of
it.
Secrets.
Yes.
Wand of Secrets. I'm going to
Investigation
cast the
check. Wand of
I'm going to use
secrets.
the Wand of Secrets right here.
What does
Yes.
that do?
Oh, I can't read it. Let's see. Let's go over to the inventory one, and it is here. And we will share and share like. Secret doors, traps, anything within 30 feet of you, and the wand pulses, and so.
Points to it. Yep, there's
Yeah.
a trap.
So those of you who are smarter than me, what's a corundum?
Yes,
There's-
it points
there's
to
a
the
crowbar.
it points to the silver
Type of gemstone.
casket. The wand does.
Definitely trapped. Definitely trapped. Marley moves way back here.
So I have I shared the. I mean, I rolled an investigation.
Oh, hold on.
I put a picture of some corundum in Discord.
Isn't that when there's a problem you can't figure out?
Ooh. So definitely,
Corundum.
I would give
Conundrum.
you advantage on that since Marley pointed it out. But since you rolled a 31, the DC was a 24 though. So you do find and disable a poison needle trap, which you don't care because you're immune to poison. So you just like let it stick yourself in the tongue. You're like, oh yeah, yeah, that would have been pretty big poison. Yeah, it took 1 point of damage to my tongue. Actually,
So it's-
give me a sleight of hand roll. What's that poison I gave you earlier? 4d10 or something like that?
All right, so I have Devil Lich juice and the snake statue juice. I think the snake statue is the one you're talking to.
Uh-huh.
That is 10d6, yes.
Oh, 10d6. That's pretty potent. This is only 4d10 poison, but you can have it if you want.
Nice, okay.
You rolled high enough. Here, let me copy this for you. Put it in chat. You can get what you want off of it.
DC 18, nice. Poison for 1 hour.
All right, so the 5 diamonds at the base of the servant statue could be removed and are worth 750 gold. They're nice.
Each? Wow.
Yeah. It didn't even give me a parcel for that.
I think Dalgren takes the diamonds for his res spells, right?
Yeah, 10d6
Dalgrim
poison.
taken for
Ouch.
resurrection.
Ooh, that was garbled.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's on his headset away from the computer, if I had to bet.
That was the toilet flushing.
I've done that.
What, do we get more diamonds?
Do you want to pry him out?
They're probably
Sure
trapped,
do,
you know.
dog.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Everything's trapped in here.
Right?
I've got six diamonds already. I mean, it's not like we need them.
Well, I
say,
mean, I
Dalgrim
know
should
you're
take
super
the
rich, but
diamonds for resurrections.
you're burning 1,000 gold pieces a night currently.
I've got 4,000 platinum, so.
We've only been in here 2 nights, though.
No, he said this like 2 weeks ago. Right?
What's that?
That you're using 1,000 gold pieces a night casting Heroes Feast.
Right. Well, like we've only been in here 2 days. We went outside one time.
Yeah.
All right. There's no.
Are the diamonds? Can I check it for traps?
Can you check it for traps? Sure. Give me a investigation
Sure.
check. You don't find any traps.
Hey, Orig, this thing doesn't look trapped.
Which things are you talking about now?
These diamonds. Can we get them out?
Well, take them out.
I'm scared.
What else is new?
Does it require like finesse to remove them, or can S just grab them and rip them out?
I already took them out.
Okay.
Oh, or
Oh, you already took them out.
You're gonna pry them out. You know, if you start prying on them, you realize they're connected to some kind of device. And if you pry them out, the device will no longer function.
Well, isn't this what we used to open the secret door?
You did.
Yeah, these are for the secret door. They're made of glass anyway. They're useless. And if
Okay.
we break them, we won't be able to get the door open.
Right. Let's go.
Did we ever get the coffin open?
Uh,
No, and it's trapped.
Auric disabled the trap.
I
he took
disabled
the
trap.
he took
Oh.
the poison
So I
out.
opened the thing. Look at it. They have
Come on,
replacement
Dalgren. What are you doing
gems for
back
when
here?
the other
Chicken
ones
shit.
get broken.
Figured.
All right, I was busy
Are
doing
they
something.
responsible homeowners with replacement gems for when the other ones get broken?
The silver coffin is locked and trapped with a poison needle trap. Hmm. So, yeah, when you unlock the silver coffin, you also hear a faint click somewhere else.
That's probably fine.
We'll find where that witch was. She was hiding, like, somewhere over
And
here.
you see laying in the bottom of the silver coffin is a piece of a sword
Oh.
that looks like that.
Nice.
So how many is that now?
5.
5.
So just one more piece.
It's a tip, right?
That's all Marley
Just
ever asked
tip.
for.
The point. That's all we're missing.
Marley
What's-
asked for the
where's-
tip.
Where's the point?
No,
Just the tip.
no.
Of
Just
this
one more
adventure?
piece is all Marley asked for.
Yeah, so you
Or
guys
the one
start
point.
you guys start like checking out where this click and stuff came from. And over here you guys find a secret room that can only be accessed through thin little tubes, which S can squeeze into.
Sweet. I'm gonna be
And
stuck.
now you're trapped in there until somebody releases you. No. This is where the vampire has been trapped for 2 centuries. And her
The
first
smell
day
must be
back, you guys
horrid.
murdered her.
She started it.
So
Murder her buddy and then blame
by
them.
messing with the
Come on.
diamonds, you can realize that it actually turned off a spell that was trapping her. So the whole thing, the whole room is a trap. And it had one vampire as the trap, and then the second vampire was added. Like the vampire that was
Okay.
staked to the coffin was fresh
Her
and
boyfriend?
juicy, right? You know, there's a whole story, you guys. But also, his pile of loot is still there that you guys are going to ID, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is a boots of speed, a flail +1, half plate mail +3. You find a ring of elemental gem, a scroll of disintegrate, and what happens when you identify something that's cursed?
Holy
It
crap.
doesn't show the information on the curse.
And it depends on how you, if you're identifying it, you're fondling it for the ritual. So more than
Yeah.
likely you're cursed.
Depends on if the
Yeah.
curse happens upon attunement or just upon handling it. It kind of depends on the way it's worded. But yeah.
All right, so it's a +0 sword.
A +0 sword. Okay.
Can I
the-
put it with the sunblade?
Like it's like 2 magnets on the opposite
it.
ends of each other. Like
If
tries
you,
to repel each other.
Give or
Did you see the sword?
Speed.
Yeah,
Wow,
go
it
for
does
it.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Shadow Star.
But you have to use your bonus action to use it.
The boots.
The boots. It's kind of a lame
No.
item.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you
it-
could get it going, right? I use a bonus action, and then it stays for 10 minutes if you want.
Yeah, you use for 10 minutes. But his walking speed in one round would be 300 feet.
Yeah, yeah. If you've got
It's
the
his
attunement
own.
slot, go for it.
It's his own. He's a one man
Quickly.
railgun.
300.
Just hold his rapier out in front of him and move at 300 feet.
He's like the guy with the fin on um, Guardians of the Galaxy. The
Yeah.
arrow, he just points.
That half plate armor, though.
Plus
Yes, isn't
3.
that
Yeah.
calling to you?
Right? Yes.
It's no better than what I currently have. The half plate, it's no better than what I currently have.
What do you have
You
now?
have-
Heavy?
I have adamantine mithril plate armor, which is AC
Oh,
18
yeah, no.
and makes me immune to criticals. This is AC 18, and
But
that's
does
it.
it give you your dex bonus? The one you're wearing?
This one gives me max. No, it doesn't.
So
And
you
do
would
I
get
have
two
much
more,
of a
up
dex?
to 2 more dex
I would have
bonus.
one more because I have a dex of 12, and
Yeah,
the immune to
so-
criticals is more important.
Who else can wear plate?
The dwarf?
Anybody can wear a plate.
Oh.
It's medium armor, so go for it. You can definitely wear it.
Well, if somebody else needs it, I'm not really into combat much.
Yeah, it's
That's what
got
I'm trying
these
to
like
say.
evil like drow paladin freaking symbols on it, right? I mean,
Oh, it's got evil stuff on it, and Dogger
Yeah.
probably wouldn't want to wear it.
I mean the sword is so evil that
You've
it
got
doesn't
a
even
tabard, you can wear
it doesn't
over
even
to
like
cover
the
it.
sunblade. I mean the sword's about to break apart. It's getting fragile, right? Starting to get clear. It's turning into
Okay.
crystal.
Well, the dude that wielded it was a freaking vampire, so
There's a
maybe it doesn't like
vampire.
light and a drow.
Lord
Maybe it doesn't like sunlight.
Braxton. That's his name. Yeah, the sword definitely doesn't like sunlight. Irradiant.
Well, good.
What does it say?
Does Identify tell us
Forged
how to
eons
destroy
ago
it?
by Jordan Bladesmith Frost, a sword known as Shadowstar has been both a curse and a blessing to its wielders over the century. It's very forceful. It's sentient. It has a powerful, vain and arrogant personality.
It's like its previous owner.
For each hour the blade is exposed to direct sunlight, the sword loses +1 from its bonus. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's like 2 hours it's been sitting here in the sunlight. It's like,
Yep, that was meant for more kill.
Last session, you said there was some kind of a tapestry, an image that
Yeah,
had the
that's,
sword on it.
yeah, there is a tapestry that shows true death. Where'd it go? Where did stupid thing go? Dozens of blood-stained metal tubes. So the poison is also blood and five diamonds. true coffin back there in that little secret room. And must be at the top. Covering the wall besides the dais and the statues are several crimson tapestries that run down from the ceiling to the floor. Woven into these tapestries with fine black thread are scenes of horrific, realistic killings. Wow. Ugh. The room is impeccably dried. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, I like how the wooden stake, it messily protrudes from the
Yeah.
chest.
Does anybody need the flail?
No, thank you.
If nobody ejects, Dahlgren will take the armor and the flail.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Take the diamonds too for
I like
because
personally, I like flails a lot. I like having my characters use flails, but or I wouldn't use them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you want to take it.
and S has a warhammer for the rare occasions when he needs bludgeoning.
Yeah, Morkel wouldn't be able to use it anyway. He'd just flail about.
Dun dun.
How do you take all four? You shift and drag?
Yeah, hold shift and then drag it.
That red elemental gem, should I take that?
Yeah.
Thought Marley was taking that one.
Nah, I'm gonna take it.
He used it last time. See, he actually uses his stuff though, so we'll be back home after the BEB, fighting the big bad guy. You're pulling out all your crap you've been hoarding the whole time.
Destroying Shadow Star.
Who, Marley?
3 consecutive shatter spells.
That's what I'm saying. It's turned into like crystal right now. It's like
Perfect. Can I get my warhammer, put it on there, and then start pounding it? See if I can break it. It's not a shatter spell, but a magic warhammer. Or at least dull it while it's crystal. Bend it out of shape.
Yeah, there's
Why aren't we selling it?
there's
Why are
all
you trying to
kinds of
sell it?
like stuff on these tapestries. There are 8 tapestries. They all look kind of heavy, right? And the one that stood out to you guys the last time was the scene of the devil lich Cal. What are we calling her? Kakaka. Kakaka. Kalashia.
Yeah.
And with a sword, she's got like a sword and her on the same image.
Yeah, that's where I'm worried that this is that sword.
They don't look alike at all.
Okay. So maybe this
The
isn't
the
sword.
black sword Shadow Star is very elegant but like totally looks dull and dinged
Okay.
up and stuff, where the sword that is on the image looks like the one that you guys are piecing together.
So maybe this will be dumb, but if I get out the dimensional shackles from my bag of holding and I wrap them around Shadow Star and I put them both back into my bag of holding, just in case it decides to, turn into a sword demon or some dumb thing.
I mean, it can't hurt, right?
You know that thing that's chasing us because Morkel took his staff?
Yeah.
He keeps coming back. We should give him a Shadow Star.
There we
Have
go.
a sent-
I seek
sentient
vengeance
sword.
upon. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
argue with this thing. You two go argue with each other.
And after a few days in the sun, we won't have to worry about it.
Oh, he could take it back and put it in his little cabin in the ship where he lives. I thought you were taking those boots of speed.
Yeah, go for it, Oric.
Yeah.
No, Orig doesn't want them. It's too much. He's
I've
afraid
got
he'll fall off
3
a cliff
attuned
or
items.
something. Just go too fast and run out of his clothes or something.
I hate when my
You
eyes
know who
water.
really needs them is Dalgron, but they require attunement.
Uh,
Dalgron's
I,
always trying to run away.
I would
And this
have
would
to.
be the best thing.
I would have to unattune to my kitty cat gloves that I've never used.
Right?
It at
I don't
least
know,
lets you keep up.
Well,
if I
if
if
nobody
I
wants
wear
them, I'll take them.
boots, if I wear boots, can I still stick to walls? I probably can't. So I don't think Morkel
We'll
wants them.
just cut the front of them off, that way you can still grip it with
Yeah.
your toes.
Yeah, take
there
off
you
the
go.
soul. You don't need the soul.
They're magic.
They have the transitive property.
You just got to make
Right.
sure the
Feet are sticky, the
heels,
boots are sticky.
the heels are still on the boots because you got to click the
5e.
heels together.
Doesn't say anything about boots taking away your climbing speed.
Yep,
It's true.
it's hand waved away. Somebody want to hang on to the scroll even though none of us can cast it? Since it's a wizard sorcerer only.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the
I thought
bag. Of
Marley was
stuff.
part wizard.
No.
No.
Bard and rogue. So
Well,
Thank
what
you.
do you think, Dalgren? Do you want those boots of speed, or do you want me to take them?
If you can use them, I already got 2 things out of here.
As long as I can still walk on the walls and wear them, I'll wear them.
That's a GM call. I
It
guess.
just doesn't sound so nice, right?
Not only can you climb, but you can climb at double the speed if you click your feet
super
together.
fast.
So since like magical items like form to fit your your size and stuff, when you put these boots on and attune to them, how do they form around your suction cups?
Yeah, I think there's just holes in the bottom where my suction cups stick out.
Like that your toes
The
like
soul
hang
is
out
gone, but
of
there's
the
still 6-inch heels.
your toes hang out of the boots like.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
So when you see footprints, it's like 4 little suction cups and a boot print.
Yeah, so Marley
There's
is
some-
30% rogue and 70% bard and 100% awesome.
Oh,
100% awesome.
what? Yeah, that's what he
Org.
says.
What do you want?
Yeah.
What are you after?
Are you guys done in here?
I think so.
Yep, long rest, level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Dalgron, you're constantly hear a voice talking to you, telling you that all you have to do is touch the stone,
Touch the stone.
and your dreams will come true. All of your dreams.
Can't you keep your hands off your stones?
Not that stone. All right, so you guys go down the stairs.
Nowhere else to go.
So she ran down the steps, so I presume there's no trap.
Oh well, she could like walk on the ceiling and on the walls.
It's okay, Marley.
Are we going to a different map or a different location on
Different.
this map?
Different map.
Closing it.
Long rest, level up.
All right.
Does Dalgron look like he's not selected in the character wizard?
I know. I see that up top. Like you didn't
Did
select
you
this character.
double click the character wizard to select Dalgron in the character selection window? Because up at the top it shows your
Yeah.
username and it shows Dalgron as if you hadn't opened, selected him. There, now he popped up. Weird.
That is weird.
He's been playing without his character selected this whole time. Theater of the mind.
Well, yeah, but
But it's
with
been
the
working.
now open windows when you log in automatically, so it probably
what
opened the
happened.
character sheet without
Yep.
clicking the selected character.
Right.
Right.
That needs to be fixed. That's kind of hokey.
Yeah.
right?
That's
If you,
exactly what happened.
your character sheet was open from last time, yeah, that is kind of weird. Oh, I didn't mean to lock your tokens. All right, yeah. So stairs that go down leads into a hallway that goes off into the darkness. Are there girls there?
Is this a good place for a break?
Yeah,
My
this is
bladder says
actually.
so.
Yeah, let's take a 10-minute break. So I'm gonna go over here and start a timer. I'm gonna set it for around 10 minutes. 39, 21, 39. That's almost 11 minutes, but we don't care. We're gonna take a long pee. We're gonna go on break. I will put on the slideshow and some music, and we'll be back. So hurry up. You got 10 minutes. Go get a drink. Hurry up. Go pee. we are getting back. I am stopping the music, stopping the timer, turning on the cameras. Doing it. Second half coming up. What do you got? Ice cream?
Oh, ice cream.
Butter pecan? Oh,
Yes, sir.
it's all right.
Old folks ice cream right
You
there.
know, I wish they made a vanilla Rocky Road instead of a chocolate. I would like that better. Right? So I just get Moose Tracks. That's my favorite.
Moose knuckle.
That's what my wife likes, the moose tracks.
Yeah, the little peanut butter cups inside the vanilla ice cream. Yum! All right. You guys make your way down to level 3 of the Crypt of the Devil Lich. And there's a hallway.
What was that poem on level 3?
What happens if we try to shift the grid while you guys are on it? Nothing. What? I think the map is just drawn that way. It's got 2 lines down the middle. See it? The map is just drawn horrible, and then you go putting a grid on it. It's old school. All right, so who's going first? Everybody
checking
looks
for traps.
nervous. Checking for traps as you move down the hallway. Huh?
And the killer walked on down the hall.
No traps so far. But you do get to an intersection, and you see a door north, east, and south. Oh, you don't see what I see because I had the another layer turned on. That's why.
Searching for traps, going north. Listening at the door. I like the new door symbols, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed.
Yeah,
Instead
the
of
big.
the tiny word open and close,
Yeah.
there's a big door
Yeah.
that opens.
I haven't figured out how to
Right.
lock a door though,
It's not the same as it used to be. Shift
or
and
a secret door.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I guess you can't really lock a. I was trying to lock a secret door, but I guess you really can't. It's either closed. It seems like it should be locked, so it's hidden, right? But so when you move up to this door and you kind of listen, you like lean your head up and you kind of put your ear closer to it. You can feel like there's some warmth coming off of the door. Warmth.
Yes.
All right, yes, this
Hugs
room's
up to
for
the
you.
door.
It's just like it's like a
Rubs his belly on it.
oh, oh,
I can
it's
sleep
warm. It's not
comfortably.
hot. It's warm, so he kind of likes it. He's like,
Perfect.
oh, but the door's locked. You're like,
No, it's not. It opens
Check
right
for
now.
traps.
the door is locked. You do not find any traps. DC is 20 to open it with your thief's tools. So okay, lock. It's not like
I can help him.
I just rolled the thieves' tools, so I don't know what I rolled.
oh easily. What's mod dex?
Because it's a tool, so you can change the stat for tools.
Yeah.
So it's modified by dex. Because it's
And
a
it-
thieves' tool.
Oh, it's
Double
the tool.
proficiency.
I got it. So indeed, you open the door, and this Here, I'll share this image with you.
New image.
This
Is it
30-foot by 40-foot room contains all the accoutrements for the forging of weapons and armor. Across from the door, a small anvil is set into the floor, and to one side is a rack of masterfully crafted hammers, tongs, punches, and files. To the other side of the anvil are 3 small quenching tubs and a human-sized casting molds shaped for bladed weapons. Along the west wall is a table upon which lie various dishing forms, swag blocks, hacksaws, and a vise. The entire length of the east wall is comprised of empty weapon racks and armored dummies. In the corner to your left is a pile of pig iron blocks and a gnomish-style wheelbarrow. In front of the anvil, a pole runs from the ceiling to the floor. From the pole hang manacles of varying sizes at different heights. Excuse me.
So it's clearly somebody did some research on blacksmithing.
Right? Behind the anvil, where the forge should be, is an immense square iron box with a grate in the front. It connects to the floor it connects the floor to the ceiling and is 15 foot wide. The fire from the unusual forge illuminates the room in an unearthly flickering crimson glow. In that glow, you can see that both forge and anvil are carved with runes of questionable purpose. The
Are they
room
really that questionable though? It's an anvil and a
questionable.
fire to kill him.
The room is noticeably warm and stuffy, and the flickering of the forge fire casts dim illumination throughout the chamber. The ceiling is 30 feet high and smooth, covered with soot. Several tiny vents riddle the ceiling to exhaust the fumes of the forging process.
Found our way out. Just go up the chimney. Now, S is a little weirded out that this forge fire is still burning after 200 years. S is trained in smithing. He knows how to use smith tools. He's
Why are
very
there?
interested in these cool
Yeah.
tools, but this fire is still lit.
Gee, can you figure out what the runes do? They're questionable.
They're questionable.
Fire is still going after 200 years, but we don't know what the runes do.
The runes are
Yeah.
like, I told you to never go against the family.
Why are there manacles in this room?
Whoa.
Why wouldn't you have manacles in a room?
There's nomicals down
That's
here
normal
on the
forging
bottom.
technique, right?
Yeah, but
You could have
they're
something to put out the hot blades that you're forging.
So I'm going to go in, and if I'm not immediately attacked, I'm going to go over to the prongs,
Yeah, S is going
take
to go
a
check
couple
out
of
the
my
tools.
snacks out, and then hold them close to the fire, warm them up a little bit, and be munching while we're looking around the room.
do a Arcana check on the runes.
So you
Send
just,
it.
alright, you're just checking out what's on the table? Are you picking anything up, or are you just looking at it?
No, I'm heating up my snack and eating. I'm not. Right now, I don't care.
Like in the
I'm
forge?
getting
Rat.
very low. I'm very worried because I'm down to 18. Because we've only been fighting undead. So we need some actual humanoids so I can get some more snacks.
Yeah, vampire fingers. They're not very tasty.
I'll say a quick prayer to my fresh new deity, Arkfey Daru, the Queen of the Forest. Say, hey, send me some humanoids.
Something to snack on.
Getting low on snacks.
S wants to check out these tools.
They're masterwork.
I know, and he wants to steal them or
So it's like,
acquire them because
wait,
they're better than what he's got back at.
They're-
Well, we need a
Dr.
room
Schroeder.
like
Over
this
here.
to put the sword back together. You know,
Do we want the sword put back together?
I think we're gonna have to.
Why?
I mean, why would we have to find all the pieces if we're not gonna put it back together?
I mean, that sounds like a Gygax trap. Put them all back together, and you get killed by the sword.
now the sword is to kill the devil lich.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'd have to
Yeah,
kill her with it.
But we just saw the tapestry with the devil lich and the sword. That's his sword. Why do we want to
Yeah, and why
rebuild
would
his
they?
sword for him?
Why would you have the one thing that can kill you in your dungeon?
And with a forge conveniently right before you encounter him to rebuild it.
Well, you can ask this guy. Do we have
I
art?
want to reforge it as a mace or something. See what he says. To blave.
None of the freaking art is linked like it's supposed to be. Scheisskovs. The art is here, it's just not linked. I'm gonna. Who's the converter? I'm gonna have some words.
Probably just blame Rob. Just
I agree. It's not that hard. As a converter myself,
yes.
I can tell you it's not that hard to do.
It's really easy.
Just drag it right there. See, I can do it. Why isn't it dragging? Oh, you got to unlock first. It was unlocked. Click to enter text. What the hell? Changing stuff? Freaking things changed. I don't understand. Why can't I drag art to the notes tab on a NPC sheet? Drag record link. Oh, now it does it. Alright, so you guys, as soon as S touches any of the tools,
Look at the wrong picture.
what's that?
Oh, I was looking at the other picture.
Oh, a vengeful
Snurfniblin.
No.
A vengeful Snurnevelin
Freaking melted.
that has been terribly burned with a gaping axe wound in his chest. He manifests in the air above the anvil.
Yo, dude.
The names of these
What's-
images are hilarious.
You got
He says, "How
dude.
dare you invade my anvil and tools?
He touched nothing,
You
he's
should
just
leave
looking.
now and leave my things alone."
Okay, let's
see
go.
ya. Let's go, Dalgard.
Do you have any more
Okay.
pieces of a sword?
And I'll put the thing back on the shelf. Back over here and wait to see if S is leaving.
He says, "I have come back from death to protect what is mine. Please
What's
leave
yours?"
my items alone. This room is mine."
Hey,
What
what's
are you
this
here
say
for?
right here?
I mean, I'm a
Wait,
bit of a
I
smith
can't-
myself.
I can't hear both of you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but Marbania was talking at the same time, so
Oh.
I heard you, but I didn't understand what you said.
So what are you doing here? I mean, I'm a bit of a smith myself. Everything here looks relatively familiar. Why is your furnace still lit?
He says,
You
"Are
know,
you
you gotta
gonna
tamp that down.
are you gonna put that down?"
I'm not carrying anything.
Oh, did you were touching
I
his
didn't.
tools?
I went to go look at it. I haven't picked anything up.
Oh no, I said as soon as you touch something, that's when this guy manifests.
I
If you
did.
didn't touch
Yeah,
it, then we
or
could
it touched
scratch the
something.
whole conversation.
Or
Org
it touched
did.
something.
It doesn't matter who touches it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Org did, and then he put it back.
Oh, okay.
And S is just chatting up with him. He hasn't attacked because he hasn't talked to a fellow Smithy in like forever. If you got a minute, I could pick your brain. You know, I'm working on an idea of attaching this sun sword to the end of a long pole.
Shouldn't make fun of his condition.
He says, he says, I cannot reforge weapons currently, but if you would
need you to
allow
reforge
me,
them.
I cannot
I know how to
forge. I didn't
forge.
say reforge. I meant forge. I cannot forge weapons currently, unless you allow me to use your body.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He says, I promise it won't hurt.
Yeah, but this will, and I hold up the sunblade.
Does he care?
Probably not. He's a ghost, isn't he?
Yeah. Is he got like?
Probably could care less.
I'll move back over. So are you saying you know how to affix this to a pole? If you had a body, you would be able to do it?
He says, I have been forging things for an eternity.
Didn't really answer the question.
You didn't answer the question about why your forge is still lit. You gotta let that thing cool down every once in a while.
Would you be able to fix the pole? The blade to the pole?
He
Like
says,
you
I
want?
still don't have a 10-foot pole to attach it to. I'm working on that. But I wanted ideas about how to attach it securely so I could activate it from, you know, like a
He
glaive
says-
or something.
if you would let me take control of your body, I could. Yes.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's
Duct
not gonna
tape.
happen.
It won't hurt, I swear it.
Yeah. You
I
said
was
that.
looking to see if I have a pole.
I could find a pole if I could take charge of your body. It won't hurt, I promise.
Yeah, you're getting monotonous with that.
I have an adamantine lock. It's the same thing.
You're trying too hard.
Smurf
I mean-
gentlemen are not known for their subtlety.
He wants to use the forge again
Or what?
to craft weapons.
Here, how about I use it for you? You just
Says,
talk
no,
to
no,
it,
no.
talk at
You
certain-
don't touch my things. Don't touch my things.
All right,
only-
we'll come back if we
Only
need
I
to.
can use the forge.
Yeah, I don't have a pole.
What's it say
We'll come
right
back
here?
if we need to.
The forge is strong with this one.
Oh,
What if we bring you a dead body?
Can you forge it back to life?
A dead body. How's that help
Sure.
me?
I don't know. You got
Well,
these
you can
manacles.
crawl
That was a
into
hobby
it.
of yours.
and then Dalgren can revivify you.
Yeah, it won't hurt.
It feels really good. Yeah, it won't hurt.
We promised.
You know how to reanimate things, right? Only mostly dead.
So, who's like checking out the forge? Like,
Marley.
Like-
He asked ask the guy what's written on here. He's looking at these runes.
he's like, those runes keep the forge on fire. Yeah, like when you get close to this forge, it's like sweltering hot. Like if you were to touch just the grate, it would cause like 3d6 fire damage. That's how hot it is.
Got your
Yeah,
forge
okay.
turned too high. You got to have a lot better control of the temperatures if you're going to properly
And
temper your
Mortel,
swords.
I'll give you 2 silver if you put your tongue on the forge.
Morkel's thinking about it. He could just burn some temporary hit points.
Shoot,
Literally
I'll have my
burn
lunch
them.
money in.
Wait, does it have to be my tongue?
The one
Hey,
in your
so
pocket.
S, if you want him to make this thing for you, he says he can. I'll let him use my body, so you can
You-
have your long pointy.
Well, we don't have the
Blade.
pole, and
said
I
he
don't
has
trust
one.
this guy. Yeah,
He,
well,
he can make a pole.
he hasn't demonstrated that yet.
Well, go ahead and let him take your body there, Oregon, and we'll beat him out of you if we need to.
He says, "Yes, yes, I could reuse the forge if I could take over your body. It won't hurt, I promise."
Why don't we find the other piece of the sword first?
Okay, but will it hurt?
I promise it won't hurt.
When's the last time you climbed inside somebody?
It's been
It's
no,
personal.
He's a Snurf Neblin. He'll only
It's been
take
at
up
least-
like my thigh.
at least a
Yeah.
day. It's got to be at least a day. How long have I been here?
Oh, like a day.
Oh, then maybe less.
So I'll let him take over my body if he wants. If he's
Well,
He's
I
a
want
Snurf
him to-
Neblin. He's only gonna take up like my thigh, and
Alpha.
he's a small guy. Wonder if it's even written in the adventure. If one of the party members agrees to this,
It's dumb
One
enough
of the
to
party
do
members is
and
dumb
no one's
enough
ever
to
gonna
agree
do
to
that. We're
this.
not
Well,
even
no,
gonna
I'm-
write in what happens.
I gotta.
Who would do that?
There's like 6 paragraphs about like,
His backstory.
yeah. All right, let's see what
If you
happens
stop
when.
telling us your backstory, you can take over my body. We don't care. Marley might, though. He can write it into a song. The song of the vengeful Snurf Neblin.
And then he took his
What rhymes
body.
with Snurf Neblin?
The surf is nibbling on his toes as the surf nibbling climbed into his nose. He took up his hammer and beat on his anvil. And what rhymes with anvil?
So you don't have to make the charisma saving throw because you're volunteering. So the ghost disappears as he moves into Orag. And Orag, you become incapacitated and you lose control of your body.
Is that a little pee on the floor
But
there?
it doesn't deprive you
That's right.
of your awareness.
Does it hurt?
Can we
Can you
still
go to sleep?
talk to Org telepathically?
It will when he jumps
No.
into the forge.
He says, Dalgrand, what do you mean you want to eat my cookies?
What?
No, we wanted to toss your cookies.
I like syrup.
So I'm either going to go to sleep or remind him to get working on this thing.
Yeah,
on the
he-
weapon promised.
Yeah, you can't talk to him or anything. You're just aware of what's going on. That's it. You can't communicate with him at all or anything. So, Orag starts picking up tools. He says, "You wish me to make a weapon?" And
Well,
looks at
yeah, I
us.
was hoping you could, and I described to him what you and I have discussed before about this pole arm with the sun sword being able to attach it and being able to activate it and use it at the end, kind of like a glaive, except with the sun blade as the blade portion.
He says, "I am still getting used to this clumsy bugbear, but I could make this for you in, say, less than a day.
Mhm.
Just leave me the blade over there." He points to the table.
And the
Like,
bugbear.
with Orag's hand, like, kind of he hits people in the face with the long arms on accident. Oh, sorry.
He's like that Men in Black, the bug guy in the human body. He's all jerky and clumsy, trying to control him. All right, I'll put the sun blade down, watching him very carefully, and take out the
Long rest.
yeah, take out the warhammer. Keep a very close eye on him. Make sure he's not trying to damage the sun blade.
Hey, we're not leaving the Sunblade, right?
Oh heck no.
So are we taking a long rest in here?
You can't. Too many voices in your head doesn't allow you to get a long rest in here.
Hess doesn't have any voices in his head.
Not even in a tiny hut?
Yeah, the whole place doesn't allow for long
Dogman's
rests.
the only one, so
I mean, his brain's empty. So.
yeah, we do have a tiny hut.
So
It's tiny.
he starts like heating up some some ore or whatever to get it melted, and he goes over to the forge and he starts like prodding the forge and getting it hot. And you guys realize that there's actually some kind of creature inside of there. It doesn't seem happy. Whatever the
Makes sense.
creature is.
Yeah. Standard
Yeah.
fire elemental forge.
Yeah, well, this one's even more devious because there's a pipe that connects to the forge that drips water onto the elemental.
So they did think about a way to control the temperatures. Perfect. Can't let it get too hot.
Basically, it's a symbol of pain that's cast on the fire elemental. Is basically what it is. Give me your tools, smithing.
Okay. I'm going to burn my inspiration on this. Just because.
Um, all right. Well, that's gonna proc us to do this. So yeah, he. As you notice that he picks up your sunblade and he's like, using tongs, and he's got a little bit of ore that he's starting to heat up, and he tries to shove your sword into the frickin'
Oh, hell no.
forge. But you also notice that he opens the grate on the forge, and that's all like he's, making the thing. He kind of opens the grate a little bit, and then he picks up your sword like with Norag's long reach, and he's trying to stuff it into the thing, and that's where we roll initiative, and you get initiative first. So.
All right.
He's got like your sword and the tongs in one hand, and he's got like a mitt and stuff on his other hand, and he's opening the forge. If you get close to the forge now, it's going to be very hot.
How
Now
hot?
That hot. Fire
What is
elemental
that?
hot?
Yeah, I'm getting within it, but I'm not inside it. Right?
Yeah,
So I may take
adjacent.
damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's getting hot. You're adjacent.
Yeah, the D10 or whatever it is. Okay. So does that mean I have to attack Orig to get the ghost?
Yeah,
Do you
he's
have a
inside of
disarm
Org.
as a battle master thing? I thought you did.
Disarm is one of mine. That's not one of my combat maneuvers.
No.
Let's double check what his possession does. What's this big circle over here? Huh. I don't know what that's doing. Why is that over there?
Did you minimize something?
No. It's I don't know what it is. When I hover over it, it says it's the ghost.
Double click it.
That was weird.
You minimized instead of closed the record.
I don't even know how to.
It's the one that
Oh,
looked like
okay.
an underline.
It doesn't even look like the minimize button anymore. It's weird.
Yeah, they changed it.
Let's see. Possession. He now controls the body. Deprive the target. Can't be targeted by any attack spell or other effect.
I'll yell out the Dalgren. He's possessed.
He otherwise uses the possessed target's statistics, but doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class, features, or proficiencies.
No sneak attack.
All right. So yeah, you gotta stab Orag if you want,
Well, it would be a Warhammer, and that's what I had ready.
or whatever you're gonna hit Orag with.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna make Orag hostile. Oh, did he turn
I
off?
had him targeted,
Have to
but
expose
Sorry,
me
I
again.
I turned him. When I made him hostile, he went invisible.
all right. And then first thing I'm going to do is a pushing attack, which afraid he's going to succeed on.
It does not.
He fails. Okay, good. Unfortunately, I do have to damage you. But that will push you back 15 feet. So you are by Marley now. And then I'm going to finish my move.
So Org is just sad that the
Yes.
Swerve Neblin, all he had to do was he would have been able to have the body for 8 hours.
24.
fault.
If he
24
just
hours.
did what he said he was going to do. But no, he had to be a dork.
You
Yep.
get a save after 24 hours, just to say.
Oh. And then S is
Or if you
going
reach
to
0
use...
hit points.
Now that he's pushed him away, S is going to yell out to Dahlgren. Basically, he's being possessed. You need to do something to break the possession.
He's got his hand way up in the air. He's like, you can't reach it. You can't reach it.
And then
right.
S is going to use his constrict ability to wrap himself around Oreg.
Get off me.
Miss. And a third one.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, it's going to hit. And so he is grappled and restrained and takes another little bit of damage. It was
Ouch.
more than I thought. As S is grabbing onto Oreg now.
Wrapped around him. He's like, got it. You can't reach it. You can't reach it. S is like trying to crawl up his arm to get his sword back. Give me my sword.
Yeah. And then he'll pass his turn.
Yeah, right. Well, like I said, you have to burn one of them diamonds here in a minute, Dalgren. And Marley pulls out his rapier and tries to stick it in Org. Missing horribly.
Hey.
That's my turn.
You like turn undead, or I don't remember what gets rid of a ghost.
You'd think turn undead would work, right?
You'd think so.
Yeah, I was looking at Greater Restoration.
Or dispel evil.
I don't have that one memorized.
Exorcism. The ceremony.
I don't think greater restoration affects possession.
All right, so he definitely wants to grab you. So if you're being grappled, can you automatically grapple? How does that work?
Nope.
You got to
You still
roll.
gotta make your attack roll.
And,
He's grappled and restrained. So
oh yeah, he's restrained. All right, so I want to get out of that.
So contested checks. He doesn't get any of Oreg's abilities.
He does get some of his stuff. Let's see, where did it go?
He gets his stats, but
It'll be a flat dex roll, yeah, because he doesn't get his proficiencies.
yeah.
So it's a dex plus 4. I mean, so he would get a 20 plus 4.
Doesn't deprive you targeted by the attack spell or other effect. He retains his alignment, intelligent, wisdom, charisma, and immunities. He otherwise uses the possessed target's statistics. So strength? Wait. Or dex? Dex, I'm going to try to
For Oreg it would be probably Dex.
break free.
Got to break free.
11. Not. He's like, get off of me. I'm gonna, you can't have it. You can't have it. You can't have it.
Take my sword away, please.
That's a full action too, right? To break free?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Break a grapple. It's a full action.
I feel like I got robbed. All right, Dalgron.
Algren's trying to figure out how to It wouldn't be a remove curse. He's not cursed.
Well, he's a religious guy. Wouldn't he know how to get rid of possession?
That's what. Yeah, wouldn't I know? So greater restoration removes a charmed or
I was
pet.
getting my strawberry out of the cup. Give me a religion check. A 12. What do you guys think? Think he succeeded?
That seems like a ghost is one of the most basic things.
Right? I mean, it sounds like it should be fairly easy. You think they don't like being turned when they're being possessed?
Well, then I will turn undead. Drop that on Orig.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
It's a wisdom save.
S will tell Morkel, grab the shackles out of my bag of holding and lock Oreg up.
Yeah, so you gotta turn him. He is a CR5.
Oh, he's destroyed. Bummer.
So
Oreg is.
do I drop it on Orig or the ghost?
The ghost.
Okay, you brought him back. Here we go. Turn undead. Unidentified creature. And he failed.
What
Nice.
what level do you destroy? 2?
2.
Let me see.
You never get to 5, I don't think.
Yeah, destroy undead.
I don't think so. 5 would like bonus.
Yeah, the highest is 17th, 4 or lower. Or 14, right? 3 or lower.
All right, so you eject this thing out of Oreg. All right, S.
Stop beating on Orig. Get the ghost.
It's not my turn.
It's your turn, Dalgron, still.
That's
There's
this
a
ghost is over here. So Dahlgren's gonna go back in the hallway a little bit.
I didn't lock tokens. But this grate gets kicked open and a pissed off fire elemental comes out. And
I point at the ghost and say, he did it.
the fire elemental does not care. And since you pointed, moves over to attack you. All right, let's see. All right, so if you hit it, if you're within 5 feet, then you catch yourself on fire, basically. But multi-attack, 2 touch attacks. So this thing comes over, it tries to touch Morkel. The first one, like, trips over the anvil, falls down on the ground, and says, I can't be prone, I'm a fire elemental. It's my first day out, my first day out. And tries to touch you again. This time, grabs you by the cojoneses.
Oh wait, I can't be critically hit. It's just I am
It'll-
immune to criticals. So it should just be a regular attack.
Alright, damn it, now I gotta hit you.
Well, no, it should,
Hmm?
yeah.
There
It'll
we go.
automate it, just like S's.
That's still blocked.
Yeah, but I could just drop damage now.
Yeah, damage should be fine. Just regular damage.
As you take
Nice.
12 points of fire damage, and until the creature takes an action to put himself out, you're on fire. I guess I could do like just run through your squares too, right? And catch you all on fire? Is that how that works?
I know an
I
air
guess so.
elemental can.
That's
I don't
how
know
it-
if a fire elemental can or not.
I'm not a
That's how
dick like that.
Dick DM would do it. Yeah,
I'm not a
Dick
dick
DM
like
would do.
All right,
But
Morcal.
we get op attacks
Alright.
because it doesn't have mobile.
Yeah. I don't want to be on fire anymore. So I want to use my new boots of speed to move away. So it will have disadvantage on its opportunity attack against me.
Swipes at you but misses. Now, just because you moved away from it doesn't mean you're still not on
Right.
fire. Yeah.
I will use my action to put myself out. I will
Alright.
stop, drop, and roll.
You start just spitting on yourself.
On the ceiling or on the floor?
All right, you put yourself
Just
out.
all over. Just all right. And guys, I think the ghost was well within his legal rights for what he did because possession is 9/10 of the law.
It's my stuff. It's my mop. All right, Urag. So you're grappled and restrained by S currently.
I'm going to lick S's
I'll let him go.
face.
Once I see the ghost is
Say,
out of him, I'll let him go.
I'm no
but
longer
I
a
do-
vengeful Snurf Neblin that has been terribly
I do
burned
believe you can only break a grapple on your turn.
with a
I don't-
gaping axe wound in his chest.
I don't know. That's probably a rule.
Yeah, I'm not trying to maintain it at that point.
And I will say to the fire elemental, go be free. If you keep fighting us, we will kill you.
What do you say that in?
I'm going to say that in Draconic.
Draconic. All right. I think he's somehow speaking Wookiee or something. You're not sure.
So, what did you rule? That he can release me or no?
I think since he's got him all wrapped up,
He's
he's
a sneaky snake.
he can let you not be restrained anymore, but I still think he's grappling you.
Okay, so I'm going to drag us back over into the corner,
I
25
think you
feet.
got to kind of hop a little. You kind of wrapped up.
Giving the elemental a chance to escape. I'm going to point, motion, and try to pantomime
Got
freedom.
my Sunblade. I will take that back,
Still-
let him go,
He's still holding it
and
up.
run right back over to the
You
ghost.
can't have it. You can't have it.
It's not your turn. It's not 10 feet up anymore.
I'm assuming he gives him your
I'll
sword.
toss it over to
somebody.
Markel.
Hot potato. Like Markel's like, I just got
just
put
a
out.
blade. It's just the hilt anyway.
Cool. I've
It's
always
not
wanted one
on.
of these.
Catches him
Yeah.
on fire and burns him like the ghost.
He
Got an
tosses it
open
back to
chest
Marley
wound.
when Ness comes over.
Hot potato.
Yep. So yeah, I'm going to attack this thing with it. And once.
Says, not the sunblade.
Twice.
He says, I will forge a weapon for you.
Yeah,
Please,
bullshit.
please
Yeah, but
don't
will it
kill
hurt?
me.
Oh, come on.
Please, aha, you fumble. Please don't kill me.
I'm gonna action surge. And do it again.
Do I know Gnomish now? Should I let him invade my mind?
Only the dirty words.
You now know the difference between a ruby and a sapphire.
Okay.
The color. Alright, and I'll tell Marley, finish him off!
Finish him.
Phrasing.
Oh, he gets
Not
a
my
turn.
turn.
All right, what is this guy gonna do?
Should just
Well-
go into the wall and leave.
I think I'll try to repossess somebody since it recharged. And since I want the Sunblade so bad, let's try to possess S.
I know he's pretty wise.
Ah, boo! So he like jumps into S, does a Whoopi Goldberg, gets thrown out, and ends up over here. And let's see. That's about all he can do.
He can try to run away.
No. No, he's still trying to get that. Well, let's go right here to this guy. This guy right here. It's this big ball of fire comes rolling up to
S will just say in
Marley.
common to the fire elemental, kill the fucking ghost. We are.
It doesn't seem to even acknowledge what you're saying. As he smacks at Marley, hitting him.
No.
Doing 11 points of damage. Also trying to touch him again. Doing some more damage. And catching you on fire.
I don't like it.
Let me see something else.
No, nothing else, please.
Oh, and he's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from S. As
And the ghost.
And the ghost, who does not attempt to touch the flaming hot guy.
Yeah, S is
You could possess the fire elemental. That'd be cool.
He already used it.
S is
failed.
really focused on the ghost. He doesn't want the ghost to get away. So he's not gonna take the up attack.
Catching
Nice.
Morkel and Dalgron with little flames. Oh wait, I think we were doing that wrong. In addition, the elemental can enter a hostile creature space and stop there the first time it enters a creature space. On a turn, the creature takes fire damage and catches on fire until someone takes an action to put it out. So he's got to actually be in your space to catch you on fire? Does that sound right to you guys?
I know that's what
Said he had to
Stop
stop.
that's what Bob has done before.
Yeah, if it enters your space on its turn, then you take it a damage because it's surrounding you. It doesn't have to end its turn in your space.
Yeah, so it can just go down
But
that hall and set us all on fire.
Yeah, but it can't like go out, come in, you do damage, go out, come in, you do a damage again, go out, come in, do
Yeah,
damage
it's only
again.
one time. Yeah.
It's only one time.
And fire form damage is that much. And that much. And you guys are on fire. Also provokes from Morcal too.
Yeah, he looks like he's running away to me, so I'm gonna let him go.
Dalgron, 10 points of fire damage at the start of your turn. You're like, ha! I was just in the hallway doing nothing and I'm on fire.
It's a flammable beard.
So Dahlgren
No.
is going to get away from this thing.
You're gonna provoke.
He's going to have to because he has to use his action to put the flame out, right? He's on fire. Or is he on fire?
Yeah, he's on fire.
Well, then he's going to have to do what he's got to do because his action's going to have to be putting the
doesn't-
flame out.
He doesn't swipe at you.
Ah, okay. So Dahlgren's going to come over here into this corner and put the flames out.
He's like, hot, 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 hot. Oh shit, I was trying to delete. Morkel.
All right, I'm going to use my action to put the flames out, and I'm gonna just come back into the room, and that's pretty much it. I'll use my bonus action to turn my boots off, so I don't.
Anybody
Use
have
all of
Cone of Cold we can cast on?
I do actually, yes.
On a
I don't
raging
know.
fire elemental?
Yeah. Well, I assume he's gonna run.
We'll see, yeah.
Yeah.
Drake, when you get a moment, would you redrag Orig over onto the map, please?
Say Marley's gonna move here. Is this guy is outside
Nice.
of Warwick now? All right.
Nice 3D artwork. Or
What did you
2D.
say, Marbania?
Now wait a minute. You continue to take on. Okay. Never mind. You said it takes an action to put the fire out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to put the fire out instead of attack this guy. So if you'll remove the ongoing damage, I will not move up to his threat zone. I'll stay away. And that's about all I can do.
Well, it doesn't look like this guy's gonna get away.
Very nice.
He has no one to blame but himself.
Right?
Yep.
Well, actually, he could blame Chakaka. Since she's the one that trapped him here.
Alright, and then since he pissed him off, S is going to smash one of his tools on his workbench.
Nice.
S picks up one of these tools and he like raises it up and he looks at it for a second. He's like, "Wait, this is made out of electrum."
It's masterwork too.
I'll fix it later.
Smash!
I smash
All right,
one.
now there's only 5 pieces of electrum tools in here instead of 6.
Alright. And I'll spit on his lack of remains. He's a ghost.
So I'm going to move over and close the door.
Are you gonna lock it?
No, I'm just making it to where the fire elemental doesn't see us, so maybe it'll just keep going. And I don't think fire elementals can open doors.
They could squeeze under them.
Well, or he doesn't know that. I'm sorry, S. That didn't work. I was hoping you could get your weapon.
I appreciate your willingness to try.
I now know what the difference between a sapphire and an emerald is, though.
Emerald? Yeah, they're completely different stones. Sapphire and
S.
a ruby are the same thing.
I think you owe Oreg an apology.
There are 6 high-quality tools, each partially composed of electrum, each worth 250 gold piece. Destroying a tool is automatically successful with an action. It says it in the description. Like,
Nice.
smash!
Son of a bitch.
Why didn't they give me parcels? Clearly in
Why
the
didn't
text,
this elemental run away a long time ago if all it had to do was wait for it to open the door?
because no one's opened the door.
No.
Exactly.
The grate. No one's opened the grate.
Yeah.
That's not that great.
It's not that great.
So is the forge going out now?
There's no forge no more.
I know
Starting to
somebody
get
with
cooler
some
in this
fire
room.
elemental.
I'm gonna sit on the anvil and warm up a couple more snacks in the last as the fire. Try to bandage my wounds. Staring, making eye contact with Dalgon the whole time.
I want to go check out the forge, see how it was holding
The-
this thing. Seems like it should have melted in a long time ago.
We're not still in initiative, are we?
No.
Okay.
The forge is magical. S thinks.
Okay,
He shrugs. Can he shrug?
sure.
Hey,
It's got shoulders.
Okay.
take that gem we found, smash it, and we'll close the grate, and they'll
Oh yeah,
have another fire
we
element.
got a spare fire elemental if we need to use the forge again. We're good.
Yeah, it's true. I guess I can't use it.
All right. So this fire elemental's name was KRKLKKRKL.
Bernie
That's his name.
Okay.
Okay.
Crickle?
Means heat in Snurf Neblin.
An Ignian or whatever the fire. That's his name.
Hot bastard.
Crackle.
Yeah.
Crackle. That's it.
Crackle.
Crackle. Nice.
Crackle.
Crackle. Crackle.
I'll check out the rest of these tools. One of them's destroyed.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look here.
While he's looking that up, if you guys want to change your picture in the mode, you can now do that by because now we have access to some images. And so you all it does is add a third image. So when the camera mode is 3D, you get a better image besides the token.
Chris Doyle. All right, so at least I'm not blaming it on Zach, right? Zacasius. It's the converter is Chris Doyle. Okay, Chris, you should have put parcels in here, buddy.
Come on, Doyle. Let's go. Get your act together.
Oh, Doyle rules.
So, tools. I'm just gonna make it easy on myself. What's 5 times 250? 1250? There. There you guys go. You break down the tools into gold.
Nice.
I thought you were taking the tools because they're masterwork.
Yeah.
Did you change your
Take
mind?
them back.
Yeah, you can add a set of Electrum tools worth 250 gold pieces to your and
Perfect.
and take everybody's 250 gold pieces back if you want. I'll just give you a set of smithing tools. How's that? Masterwork?
Yeah, but they're masterwork.
I think I've got one.
They're not masterwork. Masterwork
Yeah,
went
but
away in
I can
4E.
I can upgrade mine to masterwork. The Electrum masterwork. Doesn't give me
can-
any bonuses, but I
That's
can
what I'm
call them
saying.
that.
It looks
Matt,
cool.
they're one step closer to being magical, right?
Yep.
Everything used to have to be masterwork before, but now not so much. I mean, I like that idea, but I haven't seen that anywhere in 5e. Masterwork, the word? I don't think so.
They took it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it I liked it though. All right, you guys got any weird effects on you guys? Burning or anything? No, I don't see anything.
Let me make sure Orig isn't still
Well, let's see what.
grappled and restrained. Okay, he's good.
Make sure there's nothing else in here.
Nope. Are there
So-
materials in here to make a pole?
We have a cold forge.
Yeah, but we have a fire elemental we can bring back. Or summon with the gem.
And it's been hot for 200 years. It's gonna take a minute or two for it
Hot,
to cool
hot,
down.
hot.
So, yeah, there's definitely a bunch of runes all over the place. The anvil, the forge, and even on the floor there's runes.
Anybody with
Runes.
Arcana know what that means? Because I don't.
I've
Yeah.
got Arcana.
I'll
When
roll.
I'm done eating my snack, I'll study the anvil.
Take a look.
Guess we'll try hitting the anvil with the masterwork hammer. Dink. Does it explode?
Definitely, if you guys look around, you can see the runes on the forge and the runes on the floor, but none of you can figure out what they do. The only one of you, Marley, looking at the forge, sees that there are bindings that
We'll bind the elemental into the forge. Like
But
a person
more-
I
for
don't
an
think so. The
elemental.
thing took off. It's not binding anything to it.
Well, no, the gate did. Once the gate was opened.
Oh, okay.
Great.
great. Also, you think there's another ability of the forge to control emotions.
Like to make items that control emotions, or
If you hit your
control the
hand trying to hit
Oh.
a nail, you don't.
that
don't
looks
curse.
funny.
Yeah, you don't cuss. Damn it!
Emotion.
So it's the forge for working around kids.
Right? Yeah,
That's strange.
the runes all over the place you guys aren't familiar enough with.
Orig will put his hand on the anvil, and he'll see if S can hit it before he can move it with the masterwork hammer. Do the reflex game.
S will pull out the warhammer. Can I use this one instead? Oh, no.
Well, it's your turn next, so
And because S hit you, S is going to hand you his potion of healing.
oh, thank you.
He didn't want to hit you, but the regular potion of healing.
Yeah, I mean,
You can use it if you want.
Well, I really did want to hit him, but I didn't.
Lance and Orc fight well together. He likes it.
So that's about it that's in here.
So did you keep the tools or not? Because I mean, we're gonna have to put this
I kept
sword together.
5
right?
out of the
Maybe
6 of them. One I destroyed.
Yeah.
And what happens when he hits the anvil? Anything?
It goes bing! Like little runes light up on the anvil.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right, there's a fire elemental still in the hallway.
Ah!
No, you can see like huge amounts of flames and smoke pouring down the staircase.
Wow.
Oh, so when we went upstairs?
Yeah, caught all the tapestries on fire. Smoking you guys out.
Well, that's cool.
They were worth 1,200 gold apiece, the tapestries, FYI.
Yeah. How the hell are you going to take out a 30-foot tapestry?
They only weighed
There's
100 pounds.
I find it funny that every official like WotC module will tell you the value of the tapestries, and it goes all the way back to, before Hasbro owned them, and TSR days. The tapestries are worth. Who the hell's gonna pack tapestries?
Yeah. Well, because in the old days they were expensive, so they have value. Well,
Just
no,
like
I think that was
rugs.
because in the original editions you got XP for whatever gold pieces value of each treasure you took.
Mhm.
So
And
that was XP.
And you had henchmen, so you could
Yeah.
have your henchmen cart it out to your wagon that was waiting outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take it back to your fortress, which you had.
my henchmen are busy clapping together coconuts.
brave Sir Robin.
Dalgrim. Brave Sir Dalgrim. I did.
So why don't we, since we're in a silly mood, why don't we get out of here for the evening
Sounds good.
before we go to another room. We'll say you guys are deciding which direction to go in the middle of the intersection down here. Ooh.
Okay.
No Sirenscape.
I
Car.
thought it was somebody honking outside. I'm like, what the hell? That was. And then I looked at my dog like, he's not barking, so this can't be true.
Gotta look at the street cam.
All right, we're gonna wander our way out of here. But that's it for session 84 of Waterdeep Under Siege. They're not in Waterdeep, but they're just outside of Waterdeep, and they're not totally under siege. But lots of undead they have been fighting. And we'll pick this back up next Tuesday. This Friday, though, that gentleman right there is going to be DMing Empire of the Ghouls, and I'll be a player. We only have a few more sessions, so
Getting real close.
yep, that's going to happen at 8 o'clock on Friday. Saturday, Robin will be DMing over on Rob's channel, Dragonlance, and I get to play over there too. So I get 2 days of being a player, and one of them I don't have to stream. So I get to be a big dork. But that's it. Next, we're going to go raid somebody. Let's see who's out there for the raid. You know what? We're not even raiding anybody. There's nobody out there. So we're just going to say goodnight to everybody. What's up? Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
hanging out. Thanks for chilling. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Torpedo 62. What's up? We'll see you guys later.